All right, let's talk about the pros and the cons of the new Nissan Titan. Let's start with the negative points. When I was off-road, when I was on rough terrain, I hear some cracking noise right there in the right, just in front of the door and between the console. Those are the little things that I don't want to see in a truck of this price. Same thing for the USB connector. I pull out my cable, oops, there you go, the connector just came. They need to improve those little things to make them really hold in place, and that will be perfect. Oh, cup holders, I nearly forget, you can move them around, you need to pull and put them back, and if you move around a lot, just like I do, believe me, over time it won't hold perfectly. So there's just little amelioration that you need to do that we're used to see usually in Japanese car. So also direction, a little bit heavy for me, a lot of turns that you need to make around town, around the parking, kind of, it feels like a heavy hauler when you're driving this. A little bit of amelioration could be done to that. Passing maneuvers, same thing, you're on the highway, you want to pass a car, you need to plan. And even if you're not loaded, imagine if I would be loaded near the maximum capacity, I would simply just hold back. It will get the load moving. This engine is good, but passing maneuvers, not a strong point. No limited slip differential except on the Pro 4X model. Hey, look at the price that I'm paying this truck. I want maximum traction. In two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive, give me the maximum goodies inside, even the underplating protection. Feel free to comment about my points if you want to argue on this one. Let's talk about the positive points, and there's a lot of them. You've got a really good equipped truck, 360-degree camera, and it's perfect in the segment that it is. Look at the engine off-road. Those are two good engines, and Nissan reliability is not an issue right now. If you own a Nissan Titan, keep us informed about how is it going. If you had to do any maintenance that was not planned, feel free to comment that in the section down there. Also, it's comfortable. Look at this seat. Zero gravity styling seat. Believe me, if you're working in your truck, if you're doing long hours on the road, or I don't know, you're just going on a long trip and you're bringing all your stuff with you, believe me, you will not be tired at the end of that trip. And even after a long day work, you don't want to have that back pain. This is comfortable with all the equipment also inside. I told you a little bit about it, Nissan reliability. They put so much effort in that truck. They don't want to miss any opportunity. They want to go at war with the big names, and I think this truck has everything that it needs to go at war with those ones and still be a really good contender over time. Look at the resale value. I will be surprised to see it, let's say, in 5 years from now. I think it might be a little bit higher than those concurrent out there. Version Pro 4X, incredible off-road machine, all the underplating, the built-in shock also, which is different, all the things that you need to go in mud, in sand, well, even a limited slip differential that would lock all those wheels to give you the maximum traction. I'll have to have a version that's possible to have that. It's a nice truck between the heavy hauler and the light duty pickup truck. It settles right in. If you don't need the big one with the big horsepower, well, you've got really a nice truck that you can find that will do the job for this. So how about Matt's grade? Well, I'm gonna give it a B. I think it's fair right now. It's not A because they're going against strong contender. There's a little bit of tune-up that needs to be done to that interior, probably that multimedia interface. Also, when you pay a truck for that price, you want everything inside it. So A, I wanna hear from you guys right now. What do you think about this truck? Would you buy it? If yes, why? If no, tell me why. And if you're driving another truck of another brand and you're pulling also some heavy loads, give me feedback about how it's been going with the truck that you choose. So there you go. Feel free to subscribe to Car Question because this is not going to be the last video. If you like this one, do a thumbs up. And once again, please comment in the section down there below. Matt is saying to you, see ya another time on another video of Car Question.